I've been accused so many times about being an imposter and someone who doesn't know anything about science fiction and pretending to be someone else. And today I decided to prove some of you wrong and to go through some questions about science fictions, and let's see. The first question is, who directed the movie based on Do Androids Dream on Electric Ship? I don't know who is Night Shyamalan, George Lucas, it's Star Wars movies, Ridley Scott. Actually, Ridley Scott is director of a Blade Runner. That must be it. Steven Spielberg. No, it's probably Ridley Scott. Yes, it's Ridley Scott, and the first point goes to me, and probably to you too, but I'm the host of the video. Which of these binge-worthy science fiction television shows was the first streaming show to win an Emmy for the best drama? I haven't seen The Lost in Space, which is weird because I watch everything about the space. Outlander is kind of lame for me. I didn't like that. It's more like historic drama about the girl who traveled back in time. The Westworld is amazing. The Handmaid's Tale is also a masterpiece. And Black Mirror is not quite a drama because it has different episodes with different story. It must be either Westworld or Handmaid's Tale. Taking into account the modern tendencies, I would go with Handmaid's Tale. And I'm correct. Which of these popular sci-fi movie franchises has the most films? Star Wars. It probably has 9. Something like 9. Doctor Who. I don't know if actually Doctor Who has films. Star Trek has like 12, and Guardians of the Galaxy has 3 or 4. I go with Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie person, and I'm right. It actually says that they have 13 movies. I do hope, though, that Quentin Tarantino promised to make his version of Star Trek, because he's a huge fan, by the way. And that must be something really cool, which is ahead of us. Which of these popular sci-fi movies is not based on book? Blade Runner is based on book, as we just realized in the first question. Jurassic Park is based on book. I haven't seen Ender's Game and Galaxy Quest, and I do not know what's that about, so I will go with Ender's Game. And it's wrong. Okay, it's my second lost. Oh no, it's actually my first loss. Oh no! I will not get all the points now. What was the first science fiction film to win the Academy Award for the Best Picture? Shape of Water does have an Oscar. It's the movie by Guillermo del Toro, if you didn't know. Metropolis, I haven't seen that. It looks like something very old. Solaris could not get an Oscar ever because it's a terrible movie. Instead of that movie, I would recommend you to watch the movie directed by Andrei Tarkovsky. Star Wars in 1977. I don't know, actually think that they might win an Oscar. I would go with Shape of Water because I know that they do have an Oscar, but if it's the earliest one, and that's the earliest one, just imagine. And actually it says that Star Wars was nominated in 1977 but lost to Annie Hall. It's a good movie. Which Arnold Schwarzenegger movie is based on the story by Philip K. Dick? Okay, Kindergarten Cop is not sci-fi. Running Man is not sci-fi. True Lies is not sci-fi. Total Recall is sci-fi, so this is the answer. And that's correct. What popular science fiction movie stars Chicago actor John Cusack? Who is John Cusack? I don't know. I'm afraid if I will Google him, I will see the spoilers, so District 9 sounds like John. I wanted to say that District 9 sounds like John Cusack movie, but it's wrong answer. Okay, I haven't seen that one. What do the science fiction movies The Last Starfighter, Tron, Scott Pilgrims, and Ready Player One have in common? I only have seen the last one, unfortunately, because it's not a really good movie, but it's about the gaming, so I'd see in options the protagonist is a gamer, it must be that. you know, the high IQ. Which of these science fiction television shows is based on books? Is based on books. Okay, I know for sure that the answer is Expanse, because then I was waiting for the last season. And by the way, it's one of the best space science fiction movies ever. So I definitely would recommend you to watch that. And then I was waiting for the last season. I was so, anxious to know how it will end. So I Googled some spoilers from the book. So I do know that it's based on the book. And that's correct. Which time travel movie predicted by Chicago Cubs would win in World Series? Hot Tub Time Machine? I don't know. Do they have a time machine in the tub? I haven't seen that movie. The Time Traveler's Wife. I don't think it was anyhow about the sport. It's like a love story. Wasn't it that? Source Code. I don't know what's that. Back to the Future Part 2 must be that, because I remember one of the parts they found out the newspaper or some results of the games of the past year, and they wanted to steal it, to become rich. So that must be that part. And that's correct. What do the futuristic science fiction movie Snowpiercer, Interstellar, Wall-E, and Mad Max have in common? I haven't seen the first one, but I've seen the rest of them, so I must know the answer. They were produced by George Lucas. No. The future and Earth devastated by climate change. Yeah, that must be that. The character attempted to go to Mars. No, they nominated an Academy Award for the Best Actor. I would go with the second question. The second answer, and it would be climate change. And that's correct. And the last question is about who had the most seasons. Star Trek, X-Files, Doctor Who, and Battlestar Galactica. I've seen all of them, except of, Doctor Who, because it has endless amounts of seasons, and I've seen just few of them. But that must be a right answer, because it has 20. And that's correct. Okay, let's calculate my score. And the moment of truth. If I'm geeky enough or not. It says that I have 10 points and percentage of 83%. Percentage of what? I assume of success. Let me know if you got all of them right or, less of them right. And yeah, I live long to prosper.